My next guest is the executive editor of Premiere Magazine. He's host of MTV's The Big Picture, and he played himself in The Last Action Hero. Please welcome Chris Connelly.
Played himself and lost.
Well, what happened? You were in the Last Action Hero.
That's correct.
And you played a journalist.
Yes, very much like myself, except with very different hair.
Did you just do yourself, or did you do a characterization of yourself?
Well, you know, kind of like Chris Connelly mania. You know, sort of the real Chris Connelly Amazing Simulation. Here's what happened. They said it was going to be me and Lisa Gibbons sort of interviewing people as they arrived at the premiere of Arnold's movie within a movie.
Within the movie, right.
Inside the thing. So we're going down in the limo, and the limo driver says, yeah, they're getting all sorts of special guests. They're getting Costner, Schwarzenegger, Stallone. We got down there, it was, let's see, Morgan Brittany and Tori Spelling. Like the Love Boat had docked at Long Beach. It was amazing. But here's the the thing is, if you ever want to be completely ignored on a movie set, you do something with Lisa Gibbons. Because well, I'm coming out like a tuxedo and stuff, and she comes out like in red, skin-tight sequins. Really nice person, big, blonde hair. It was amazing. I could have covered myself with kerosene and set myself ablaze. And the first AD would have said, Lisa looks a little warm, doesn't she? I like the way Lisa looks. But it was fun.
It was a good time.
I had a good time.
Was that a fun set to be on? I mean, the movie now, it didn't work out, I guess. You both worked on that movie,
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, you ever watch the Roadrunner cartoons?
Yeah.
I think if the Acme Corporation had made a movie, it would have been The Last Action Hero. I don't know. It just didn't seem to work. But I had a great time doing it. I had a lot of fun. The people were really nice. Yeah.
Do you guys have any idea what went wrong?
The critics. They killed us. What can I say?
Well, we have a special guest who has his own opinion about what happened, what went wrong.
Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's here, and he has an opinion about what happened. Arnold, are you there? Hello, Arnold?
Yeah. They ruined my movie.
Oh, come on. Arnold,
Chris Connelly, you ruined my movie.
No, come on. You can't, Arnold, you can't be serious.
They ruined it. Run, Conan O'Brien, run. It's a lethal combination, Chris Connelly and Mercedes rule.
That's not fair. You can't blame these two people. They did a fine job.
I'm telling you, Conan O'Brien, run like the wind. Run! Mercedes!
It's not fair. It's not fair. I'm sorry.
Mercedes, you ruined it first. Chris, you ruined it later. All right. I want some beef jerky.
I'm sorry, I have to feed him his beef jerky.
Give me my beef jerky.
Here you go, Arnold. There's your beef jerky. Here you go. Are you all right now? Yeah, there we go. All right, you enjoy that now. Thank you very much, Arnold. He likes his beef jerky. Bye-bye. You know what? I like,
and perhaps strength for thought. Yeah.
Yes. I like a bit that ends with, I want my beef jerky.
You don't hear that much since the vaudeville days. You hear that
That's
as much.
a solid bit.
It's true.
I was reading something about you that I found confusing. I lived in Los Angeles for a while. You live in Los Angeles now.
I do, yes, the last 3 years.
Yet the bizarre and chilling thing about you is you do not drive.
I cannot drive. My wife...
You can't. I don't know if people understand in the heartland of America, you can't exist in Los Angeles without driving.
Well, my wife calls me Miss Daisy. So, so you actually can get around with cabs. I have this really nice cab company, and they take me around a lot of places, you know. It can be done. Although the thing is, if you don't know how to drive in Los Angeles, you are considered really strange, especially by the cab drivers. Like around 11:30 at night, you know, they imagine some horrible vehicular homicide in my past. So like they'll be cruising up in front of my house at 11:30 at night, and this cab driver will sort of catch my eye in the rearview mirror and go, Chris, why you not drive? And I kind of get that feeling like Christopher Walken and Annie Hall,
right,
you know, like, I don't know, Barney and the whole backyard gang were just coming out of a school bus, and I just swerved.
It was blood on the highways that night.
It was just, there was Barney, and way over there was Barney. Yeah, just
well, have you tried?
I have tried. I actually took lessons once. I took lessons from a guy named Mike.
Oh, he's good.
Well, yeah. That's right. Well, I call him Mike because his name is Mike, like your name is Mike. He told me he was half Iranian and half Italian, which is why I had to start the car, I guess. and I took...
Bang!
There we go.
Hey, we're working up here. Come on.
An Irish thing. You know? So we take a 2-hour driving lesson, and we drive all over Los Angeles. I'm doing 40 miles an hour on Wilshire Boulevard, and he says the only thing he says to me the entire lesson, which is, Chris, go faster.
But it's not hard to drive. There's a big wheel you hold on to, and I'm not coordinated, but
a big wheel you hold on to.
Yeah, I mastered that part.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I grew up in New York, and you know, the time everybody was learning how to drive, my senior year in high school, my family came up with like 2 or 3 real big boats. Like, you know, my grandmother's car, we got like 63 Ramblers. My father would go out at 7:30 in the evening and try to park these cars on the street. And he'd come back like 11 o'clock at night. You know, and I was like the kid who watches his father come back from the West Virginia coal mines. And I said, I'm never doing that, you know? So
Well, this is a great solution.
I didn't learn how, yeah.
You just take cabs late at night with crazy people.
That's right. I'm the passenger, yeah. One of these days, I figure, I really ought to learn. I got a learner's permit. I actually got 100 on the written test for my learner's permit about a year ago. And I gave
Is that good or bad? That's 100's good.
Well, it's good.
I get confused with like the SATs and what's a good score.
No, it's very good. It's so good. I gave it to my wife for Christmas, and she had it framed. So it's there like in a hidden rebuke, kind of, to my inabilities to operate a motor vehicle.
But you still like L.A. anyway. That
Yeah,
you can't drive. It's the place for you. It's where you will remain until you die.
Well, you know, New York's a wonderful town too. I actually get around here. You know what it's like for me to like go to a grocery store. You know what it's like to take somebody else's station wagon and load like your groceries into somebody else's car. Right in here. Oh, milk, huh? Oh, that's good.
You can just spill junk all. It's like having a rental car. When I get a rental car, I spend like 20 minutes just ripping up the upholstery because who cares? You know, it's not mine. I don't care.
Oh, look, burgundy. How nice. I had no idea. Yeah, it's frightening but true. So I don't recommend it. I keep a list of people who can't drive, like Spike Lee doesn't drive, and a couple other people out there.
There are like 3 of them.
That's right.
It's not a long list. All right.
We all have little meetings and stuff. We talk about each other.
All right. Well, thanks very much for coming on the show. I appreciate it. We'll be right back with Mary Madeline.